And while a labor and industries manager says they love to see more teens in the workplace, this uptick also underlines the need for minors to know their rights in the workplace. That's because, alarmingly, last year a record number of businesses were cited for child labor violations.
It's horrible. It's one I'll never forget.
Matt Pomeranke is all too familiar with what can happen if young people at work aren't properly trained. At 21, he was working at a Washington lumber mill when the unthinkable happened.
And I got to sit there and I got to watch as that sprocket started to dig through my arm.
His arm got caught in an unguarded conveyor drive chain.
I just wanted to be one of the guys. I wanted to fit in with the crew. Didn't ask a lot of questions, didn't advocate for myself, and I mean, ultimately it cost me my arm because of it.
It had to be amputated, and his life was forever changed.
I never got to show my son how to swing a baseball bat.
His story is one of many in Washington, and Labor and Industries reports our state seeing more workers under 18 getting hurt too. Last year, 787 minors.
It is extremely high.
Got hurt at work. That includes at this golf course, according to Labor and Industries. The agency says its owner, Evergreen Alliance Golf Limited, overworked minors more than 250 times. They recently paid $27,000 in fines as a result. The agency started investigating when they heard this.
There was a minor worker working in a kitchen using a knife, and they had cut themselves.
As I lost my balance just for that second.
Meanwhile, Pomeranke has since become a fierce advocate for workplace safety for young people, speaking at schools across the state.
It is so much more important, I feel, now because there's so much turnover and so many people going into new jobs right now that a lot of times it's new people training new people training new people. And when you start getting that direction, you start losing little bits and pieces of it.
A general manager at the club at Snoqualmie Ridge could not be reached for comment before deadline.